That's my pump up. That's my pump up music to myself. Okay. All right. I think I've got everything. Ready? Oh.
Yeah.
Start.
Hi, I'm Kate.
Hi, I'm Cheryl.
And we are Pickle Stitches.
Almost. We're good. Good morning, Kate. How are you today?
I'm good. What's today's date, Cheryl?
That's a great question, Kate. It is September 17th. Nice, bright, sunny Saturday here in Oklahoma.
It's sunny with some clouds here.
Excellent. Yeah. They say we're going to dip back into at least the third round of hell with the temperatures in the next couple of days. So I'm enjoying this moderately nice day today.
We were in the 40s the last 2 nights.
Yeah. We're going to go back up to 100.
You can keep that.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So thank goodness for central air. So welcome to our channel. We
all about cross stitch.
All about cross stitch. An occasional cat.
Yes.
Sometimes a husband sighting. And a lot of dimensionality. I mean, we are just full of the layers here today.
Full of dimensionality.
Full of it. Full of it. That's 2, Robert.
Today is dimensionality.
Yes, it is. That's 3, Robert.
Okay.
All right, we'll let his liver relax. My husband is sitting here making sure that everything goes well with the filming today. He just shook his head.
He was on last night. He doesn't get the content.
That's true. That's true. I'll have to explain it after we're done filming. Okay, so I don't know about you, but September has been pretty much a dumpster fire for me. Work has been crazy. Been very thankful for the cross stitch. How about you?
Cross stitch keeps the crazy away.
That's true. Adding some really good coffee. Okay, so let's talk about, I know I did a lot more stitching. I was really purposeful these last 2 weeks, partly to get some stuff done, and partly just because I needed the stitchy break every day. So I got quite a bit done. How about you?
I got quite a bit done, but Cheryl, do you have any finishes?
Well, yes, I do. I'm very excited. Okay, I managed to finish 2 dose. My needles were flying. So right after the last time we filmed, I did finish Merry Christmas by the Letter, which was really, really big. So then I had a couple palette cleansers with some things that were really, really small. So the first one I finished was... let me just double check. Oh, yeah, no, we're good. Oh, he's got the, there we go. There we go. I'm going to show you. I finished ABC, I Love Thee. Super cute. It's on 30 count mysterious red linen. Even the store didn't have, no, it was like a chunk left over, and I used Silken Colors or Thread Gatherer Silken Colors threads. So this was my very, very first project using silks, and man, do I love it. This was from the Just Cross Stitch magazine. What did I say it was? Like 2003? 2001. There we go. So yeah, so I think I'm going to probably finish it into a little, oh, I'm not sure yet. I'll figure something out. I might use the the method that Matt, NBC Sister, uses sometimes, where he mounts them on a piece of like the small pre-made
Canvas.
That's the word. Thank you. Yeah, so I might do it that way. I might make it into a pillow. I was sitting there in bed the other night, and I was thinking of all the projects I could take home with me in November to help me get my mother to help me finish. In other words, hand it over and say, "Hey, Mom, can you sew this up for me while I'm here?" But we'll see.
It would be a whole nother suitcase.
Yeah, and I'm trying to keep the baggage down to a minimum, so maybe not. So that was the first one. So then I got really excited and transitioned on over to my second one. And I finished this one too, because there was only a couple hundred stitches left. And so this one is Lily of the Valley.
So pretty.
By Riolis. It's one of the kits. This is the first time I've ever done a Riolis kit. And I bought it, and I actually have the stand-up finishing frame I want to put it in. So yeah, it turned out really cute. I'm happy with it. Sorry about the nice little creases we got going on there, but this girl only irons when she has to. And that will be when I actually finish it. So
quick question.
Yes.
So the wool threads in that kit, do they add
wool? Yes.
Do they add dimensionality?
Well, I mean, there is a little bit of fluff to they add a little bit of fluff to it. I thought they were actually wool until I realized no, it's like an acrylic woolly thing. So it gives it a little fun feel. But yes, it's nice, puffy, and dimensional.
All right.
Yeah, but it doesn't it's not.
Doesn't pop.
No. But I mean, it's almost like a kind of a muted kind of stitch, almost like an impressionist painting where you can see the details, but they're kind of fuzzy. Mm-hmm. That's kind of what this is like, but it turned out pretty nice. So those are my two finishes.
Yay.
So, yay. So Kate, did you get anything finished this week?
I did not.
That's okay. Did you work on, how do you want to do this? Do you want to talk about your starts or what you did?
Let's talk about starts because that's how it's arranged.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So the week of my birthday, which was the 8th, I decided to have a little Start-A-Thon.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. All right. So the first one. Hello, cat.
Hi, baby.
Not right now, honey. All right, so the first one I started was the Autumn Walks Band Sampler by Stitch and Cabin Co. It just started, came out September 1st. This is on 16 count sea salt using DMC. I started this on September 4th. And I did and the fabric is green, and it's not showing green, but
that's okay. The band is magnificent. That looks really good. I'm excited because right now I am in wall status. I am in watch along status until I start mine. I think I have a plan for November.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks really good.
All right. So that was start number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Start number 2. The official title is called Primeval Mind. It's by Forbidden Fiber Co. I've done it on 16 count Chosen, which is from Forbidden Fiber Co. I'm using Forbidden Fiber Co. threads. This on September 6th. Cheryl's going to insert a picture of what it's supposed to look like when it's finished.
Kaboom!
And it is still on the Nurge. It is going to be Giles. And at the bottom it says Mind.
Yeah. Okay. So all of them have the...
Yeah, there are 4 characters. They all have a different, spirit, heart.
Right.
The other one.
Ombre effect in full effect. Very nice. You got a lot done.
I did. I like stitching it. That's why it's on the Nurge.
Mm-hmm. Locked and loaded and ready to go.
Yep.
Nice.
Next up, that was start number 2. Start number 3 is Lammas from the Witchy Stitcher on 16 count Affogato using DMC. I started this on September 7th. Not only is it still on the hoop, I see there's a threaded needle on the back.
There's like 7 stages of starting or activity. Gotcha. Again, you got a lot done on that one too.
Yeah. I think I left it all threaded because it would be an okay work project, but work has sucked so much there's been no stitching.
Right. I hear that and agree.
That was start number 3 for those playing along at home. All right, start number 4. This is Poltergeist Pirates by Glendon Place on 16 count Bang from Crossed Wing Collection. It's a painted fabric. It's Sullivan's thread.
Okay.
I started it on my birthday, and I'm going to show you the project bag because I sent the fabric to Vicky Stitch and Button, and she made a project bag for me.
I love the whales so much. I love those whales.
And insert a picture of what it's supposed to look like here.
Kabam!
And this one's a big one, so tell me if I got it in.
Oh my goodness. That is going to be so... I love the star effect. It's going to be perfect.
Yes.
That is super detailed too. Wow. Crow's nest. Tattered sails.
Yep.
Very good. Very nice.
Okay. Like I said, it's huge.
Yes, it is.
Oh. Okay. Start number 5. This is Samhain from the Witchy Stitcher on 16 Jack-O-Lantern from XQ Designs using DMC. I started this on September 8th and insert a photo of Lammas and Samhain because I forgot to do it for Lammas. Didn't get very far on this one.
Gotcha.
Fabric is so good.
So that was a whole series of different patterns related, right?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
There are
That fabric is great as well. It reminds me of like ink-stained old documents.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Okay. Not done yet with the starts.
Goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Number 6.
Number 6.
This is Sam. This is 16 count Storm from Picture This Plus using DMP. And I started this on September 9th. And it is a silhouette of Sam Winchester's head, the character from Supernatural, with other things
Gotcha.
in it. So not very much.
So that's his shirt?
No, That's a outline of some people.
Oh, okay, great.
So it'll be like his head,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
silhouetted figures, and some trees, and it's very dark. It's
With an applicable needle minder as well.
well, yeah. Maybe.
Excellent.
All
Very
right.
nice.
So I had 6 starts for my Start-A-Thon.
Goodness.
That's it for my Start-A-Thon.
I think you did quite well. That was more than what you expected, right?
Yeah, Sam was unexpected at the end. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to pull another one and just go.
Sure, yeah. Because every time I looked on Instagram, there you were starting another start. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Again, stitching is serious on this channel.
Yeah. It's interesting. The one I thought that I was going to love stitching the most is okay to stitch on. I mean, I like the Poltergeist Pirates.
Yes.
But it's the Primeval Mind. I love stitching on that.
Mm-hmm. I think you really enjoy that, the subject matter and the show and all that kind of stuff. I think that's what parlays a lot of it in it for you, because I know you love that show.
Yeah, and I'm in the middle of a rewatch. I'm at the end of season 4.
Yes, there you go. Mm-hmm. Well, I think that was a very successful Start-A-Thon and birthday celebration. Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah. So do you want to talk about what else you did about all the UFOs and stuff? Do you want to talk about that? Or do we want to save that for later?
No, I can segue into that now.
I can't remember what we discussed.
I don't remember what we discussed either. Right after we filmed our last Flosstube, I was watching Belinda Aussie Stitcher. And she was talking about how she had gone through her stuff and UFO'd like 8 or 9 projects, or chose to restart a couple of them. Didn't like the fabric, and how freeing it made her feel. So I got off Flosstube and went and played in my stash room, and I UFO'd 3 things. So, was it last May? May before? I don't know. I decided I was going to do all these hands-on designs. The beach.
Oh, yes. And the whale.
Yeah. So I had Anchored Down started. I had a little cottage started. I had Surf Life started.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have done one. I've kept one, and I kept a pattern that I liked, but I hadn't really started it. So this is as far as I got on Anchor Down.
Yeah. You could finish that like that.
This was the cottage, little cottage.
Right.
Thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Surf Life and that truck, I just don't want to stitch that truck.
All right.
So, and then I went and pulled all the other ones that I'm not going to do in that I had not. So, Row.
I forgot there were so many in this thing.
Grab Life.
Love it. Okay.
Learn your ABZs. Or as you say, Zeds.
Zeds. You can take the girl out of Canada, but you can't take the Z out of the girl.
And used to think. So I think the patterns are going to be in a future giveaway.
I think that would be a great idea if you want to.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll save that.
So those are the Hi,
Cadness. Hey, beautiful. I know you can hear me.
Now, the other thing that I'm choosing to do a restart is this is how far I got on Anzac.
Oh, yeah.
So this is, I don't know what kind of Ada. It's Crunchy Ada.
Crunchy.
using Mrs. Status silks in, I can't remember the colorway.
Yes. Yeah.
Oxide. It was oxide.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, I don't know if you can see. It is highly, highly, highly variegated.
Correct. I can definitely see that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. I haven't even finished the whole first page, or I did finish one page.
Mm-hmm.
But I like it, and I'm way further along on my other lawn dogs.
Right.
So I have decided on what I wanted to do, which is really all my projects today.
They smell good, Mom.
So it's kind of, if you're familiar with the pattern, we can insert a picture here.
Kaboom. Maybe.
There is the continent of Australia, there is the continent of New Zealand, and then there is all these animals, land and sea, surrounding them.
Right.
So I'm kind of doing a take on looking at those from space. So the continent of Australia is going to be like a red brick color, and the continent of New Zealand is going to be a green color, and everything else is going to be like a dark blue, like to represent the ocean that surrounds them.
Gotcha.
So
that one's going to turn into a restart, for sure.
Haven't figured out the fabric yet.
Yeah. Well, that sounds fun.
I decided to restart it because I do like the pattern. I wouldn't stitch on it. Just couldn't make myself stitch on it. And Belinda was very much correct. It was a very freeing sensation.
Well, that's good. Maybe I need to do that, not necessarily with whips, but with my stash in entirety, like especially the patterns I've got going on, and being okay with letting some of them go. Like being really realistic is like, am I really going to do this? I've been kind of doing it while I've been picking out my projects for my birthday Start-A-Thon. But, it's like I feel bad about letting some of the older stuff go because some of it has, I know it's weird, but some of it has memories because, I acquired it while I was home or whatever. Maybe that'll be a good exercise for me to do. So there you go. Well, that's cool. So you're not going to keep you're just going to frog the hands-on designs ones?
I'm just throwing out the Ada.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, that's good. Excellent.
Cheryl, do you have any whips? Because I've been talking for a very long time.
Hi, Cadmus. She is definitely very affectionate today.
Yes, she is. I don't know what she's doing.
Well, there she is. Okay. Well, after I got my two little finishes, like I said, last time we were filming, I've kind of looked at all of my existing whips that I declared that I'd be working on in the No New Starts group. And I was looking at how many I would like to have open for when I starting things in late October. And so I've gotten a lot of the smalls done, as you can see. So now I'm going to focus a little bit on the bigger projects that are closer to be done. So I've kind of arranged them in order of how many approximate stitches they have left, so I can kind of slot them in. So after I finished, basically this week, I've been working on Winter ABCs by Little House Needleworks. Here we go. I'm going to go like this. There we go. And whoops. Okay. So when I start, oh, jeepers. I can never do this. Okay. So why do I keep, there we go. All right, I'm trying to get into this, there we go. Okay, so when I started work on this, I was at the P.
Oh.
And so, so the next section, I basically went down, all the way down the left and got all the letters put in. And then I started with the snowmen. And so I've been able to get, as you can see, all the way down to the V. This line here, whoops, right here is the start of a branch and tree situation. And so honestly, I have gotten the bulk of the dense area of stitching that's left to do. And the rest of it is pretty open. There's not a whole lot of, let me find the picture. But, and instead of doing French knots, I did beads because I wanted it to actually look like stones or a lump of coal or whatever. So I got quite a bit done on this.
What do those beads give it?
It gives it texture and dimensionality, you know, because you want things to pop. Yeah, you do. So let me get here it is. So if we look on here, whoops. Okay. So as you can, I don't know, whoops. Let me do it there. So right underneath the big snowman, there's like that tree situation and some paper whites or jonquils or whatever in the bottom, and that's all I have left to do.
Doesn't look like very much more.
No, I think I can get it done in a couple of hours. Yeah, so that's the only. So I worked on 3. Got 2 of them done, and then this one is almost all done. So I'm excited.
Good.
Yeah. So how about you?
I worked on more than 3.
I could. Well, just the Start-A-Thon alone.
Yeah. All right. So the last thing I worked on was this morning, and it was the Haunted Library Stitch Along from Lola Crow Designs. On 16-count tombstone from Bestitch Me. Cheryl's going to insert a picture of what it looked like the last time you saw it.
Yes.
And so 2 parts have come out since then, and I finished both of them.
Oh my goodness. I love this so much. The books turned out great.
Good. So the bookcase was a couple weeks ago, was last week, Friday, and then yesterday was the Poe bookshelf, which has a bleeding heart on it and a raven and a bust of Mr. Poe himself.
So smart. This is so smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm super excited to see what comes next.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That looks so good.
Oh.
Again, the more and more I see of this being revealed, the more I am more inclined to buy it. I have, very rarely do I participate in mystery sales. So I like to see a couple of rounds first before I think about purchasing it. And this one is convincing me every time I see a new.
Yeah, this one hit it out of the park.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
All right. And on another stitch along, this is the Supernatural stitch along from the Witchy Stitcher. On 16-count cinnamon from Bestitch Me. I don't know where I was before. I had just had the block that had, I had just done that. And I'm in still in my version of the angel.
Yep.
And there are 2 more releases that have come out that I have not done yet, so I'm falling behind. It happens.
But you have the border done.
Yeah, I have the whole border done.
Yeah.
And next time we get a catch-up bi-week, I'll catch everything up.
Yeah. That fabric, again, is a great choice. Such a great choice.
I've kind of made the decision that for the next, till the end of October, I'm pretty much going to be stitching Halloween witchy stuff. Except for, I really need to do the Nordic band. But that's plans, and I shouldn't have said it there.
Well,
we on the Flosstube.
I was just going to say, I mean, the way you and I are, we can say it for now, and then in 5 minutes when we actually talk about our plans, it may have changed. So it's all good.
True. That is true. So the next one I worked on is Midnight Hunting, and I'm going to insert a picture of what it looks like here. This is from Dracolair Creations on 16 count Touch of Gray, and I got a page.
Oh, those blues are so pretty. Beautiful.
So, 2 pages left.
That's amazing. That's really good.
So it turns 2 years old in a couple of days, so I should get off my butt and finish this.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, I really love this one. Super happy with it.
Nice.
All right. Continuing with the I Want to Stitch Halloween, I pulled out Nevermore. Insert a picture of what it looks like here. From Lila's studio. This is on 16 count Vertigus from Fortnite Fabrics. Using most of the overdyed, but I had to substitute some stuff that was in the middle of the pandemic when I started it. And I couldn't get everything.
Ooh, that's so nice.
So
nice.
I really like stitching this. This is fun.
It's very Quakery.
It is. It is.
Which is, you don't necessarily do a lot of Quakers, and this one's really, really good. Nice.
There's a big giant bird in the middle of this thing.
I notice you're skirting around it.
Hey now.
Hey, you're doing what I would do.
Oh. Okay. So, last whip is Ossuary at Twilight. Insert a picture here.
Boom.
From Whispered by the Wind. This is on 16 count Haunted by Picture This Plus, using the called for DMCs. And it's still on the hoop because I was working on it yesterday.
The detail in that is quite good. Nice.
And this is my official, I belong to the Stitch and Bitch Club from X's and Hoes because I have needle minder.
That's right. Nice. Again, I love the color of that fabric.
So those are all my whips. I'm not sure I stitched enough this week.
I think you did quite well.
Try to be better.
Yes, I mean, seriously, you are slipping behind.
I know.
I'm sitting here counting. 6 starts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 whips in 14 days. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious me. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, thanks to Sunshine Stitchers and X's and Hoes for giving us a little wee shout out on their recent videos. Thanks.
Oh, yes, thanks, guys.
We appreciate that. Okay. I'm looking. What am I looking at?
Plans? Yeah, plans?
Plans or, what did they call it? Stitching opportunities? Stitching resources? Haul? Yes.
Yeah. I told you my plans. So what are your plans?
I forget what your plans are.
Stitch Halloween.
Oh, yeah. So that could be all sorts of many things.
I put it all on a wheel, but have I spun the wheel? No, I just know.
Yes. Okay. So in theory, because ethical stitches are plans are nebulous, I'm hoping to possibly get winter ABCs done this weekend. That's what I'm hoping, because really and truly, the more I look at it, it's only a couple hours left.
You got this.
So that would be great. And then based on where I am in the No New Starts road trip, I'm at a campground where there's like, I have to stay there until I get 1,400 stitches done in total. And then I also have shopping done. So my thought was, when I kind of did a rough calculation, because math, I'm going to be concentrating those stitches to possibly finish sea glass.
Yay!
So that's all I have left, but that's a deceptive amount of squares. So the good thing is, like, I'm breaking all the stitches down is how many squares do I need to do, and I think I'm going to come close, if not finish it, by doing that two things. So there's going to be a lot of sea glass in my future because I really would like to get it off my list.
Well, that's so you could buy one of those new ones I was showing you.
Or work on the like 10 that I have in my collection.
Oh, well, there is that.
I saw, well, yeah, you and I talked about this. There was a couple there that I was like, oh, but I really do. I honestly have like 10. So,
like Carolyn Manning, I believe I have Monarch in my collection, but on the temperature butterflies, I'm just like, I don't want to do an angry butterfly.
Save it for next year.
Angry butterfly.
It's a theme.
Yeah, I'm going to stitch that one.
Yeah, so that's what I thought I would do. And then, you know, depending on how quickly that goes, for a palette cleanser, I might work on a small, just to, and again, this one is pretty close to being done. It's Little House Needleworks, the Farmhouse Christmas.
Yep.
And again, I only have a couple of hours left on this one too. It's just the rest of the barn. Whoops. Rest of the barn, and then the sheep. You know, so that, and then I might work on, this is I worked on this on StitchCon. It's the Maple Leaf and Star Welcome that I'm actually combining, because we are a Canadian American household, so we're gonna mush them together. So those are like my loose plans. But I really would love to see if I can get sea glass done. It's the 17th. I know I was hoping to get it done by the end of August, but I'm wondering if I can't get it done by the end of September. I would love that.
You'll get it done by the end of the year.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That, and I have to beat Alma.
Nope.
She's been working on hers fast and furious. I'm like, I need to pull that one out. But yeah, that's next on the, because that would open up yet another large slot on my list. So that's the plan.
Okay.
Ish. So yeah, I'm just looking around. Okay, so let's talk about stitching acquisitions and things.
You want to go first?
I can if you'd like me to. Okay, so Fortnite Fabrics has started doing this thing where periodically they're dropping buy it now pieces on their Facebook group. And on one of the most recent ones, I bought a couple of pieces. I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone of tan. Sampler. Trying to inject some color into my stash.
And dimensionality.
Yes, I would like to bring some of that to my fabric stash. And so I'm inspired by, you guys just embracing it. It's like, okay, well, I'm going to invest in some smaller pieces and just kind of try a little bit. So the first one I got, this is a 36 count. Where's this? Because it'll show up a little bit better on it. So I got a couple of pieces just to try. It was a great price. So this one is a 36 count linen. There we go. It's kind of a pinkish brown.
Baby steps, Cheryl.
I know that I'm not a huge fan of super busy variegated fabrics. I think they're gorgeous. I'm not used. I'm working to baby steps. So there's that one. Then I got a piece of 18 count Ada, and this one is blues. It's got a little tinge of, I can't tell if it's green or gold.
Oh, I like that. That's pretty.
Yeah. So I can see something wintry or whatever on that. And then I got a piece of, again, this is 18 count Ada. And I went with the, okay. So this is more, this is not coming out very good. This is more of a lavender gray situation. This is coming off as grape, but in person it's more of the paler purple. So I got that. And then the last piece is a piece of 20 count Ada. And it is, this is so weird because these are more like, this is more like a spring green and it's coming off in this light, like sage, and it's not.
At least it's showing green.
Yeah, it's almost the color of your shirt.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's more like that early spring green, like fresh leaves kind of thing. Yeah. So I got that. So that was the fabric I got, which is good timing because I'm starting to really kit up my choices for my 50 for 50 for 50. And so I have options. And then I have a subscription, both digital and hard copy of Punch Needle Primitive Stitcher. This is the fall issue. There's a couple really cute ones in here. A lot of fun finishes. And I'm just looking to see if I can pull that one out that's really like I thought of, whoops, it's got
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. And punch needle. I do a smidge, and I mean a smidge of rug hooking, and I can see some of these being converted into more rug hooking patterns. Yeah, so there's a mixture of Halloween and fall kind of stuff in this one. There's a lot of nice stuff in there. And then my mother-in-law one year bought this series of books for me, or like bought the book for me that one year for my birthday, and I've been on the mailing list ever since. So this is the time of year where you get your yearly book and you can decide if you want to keep it or send it back. And I am going to keep it because there's a number of things on there that I really enjoy. It also it always comes with a little insert of like individual Christmas pattern-y kind of stuff. They're kind of cute. Little leaflet. But you sent me the picture of one that I gravitated towards instantly, and I had to laugh because it's like, yep, that's one I will probably do. This one.
Yeah, that's stunning.
Yeah. And then there's and it's on, yeah, it is really good. I really, really like that one. And then there's like a companion one in that same, they do like, it's almost like chapters. There's another, whoops, the bears.
Oh, that's pretty.
Right? So, but yeah, there's there's a cute, I'll show you the back cover, the one by Barbara Anna. It's a cat in a hat saying Maui Christmas, Meowie Christmas. But yeah, so they do a wide variety. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sections with a number of patterns in each section. And there's usually something for every kind of style. Like there's one that's more Art Deco. And then, yeah, so I like this one. I found enough in there to justify keeping it. So if, I have to find enough because they are they're not expensive considering how many patterns are in it, but I have to make sure it hits a threshold to justify paying it. So anyways, so that's basically my haul.
The threshold of stitchability.
Correct. Excellent. Yeah, exactly right. So that's all of my purchases.
Okay. Let me pull up the Wegmans bag
of treats.
haul. So, random start. So I accidentally tripped and fell into another Fabric of the Month club.
Accidentally.
It was an accident. It leaped at me out of nowhere. So this is from Grace Notes Fabrics.
Oh, yeah.
16 count fat quarter called Accents.
Here, let me put you on full. Ooh, that's pretty.
I got color for you.
It's nice. I like that.
It's very nice. So be interested to see what else I get from them. They seem to like very bold colors.
Excellent.
They also send a cute little rubber ducky sticker.
Okay, that's adorable. I'm not opposed to bold colors. I'm just scared.
Don't be scared.
I know.
All right. So what's the big thing to get up here? All right. So Crab Shack Stitchery. Damn them. It is.
Is that the one that you ordered in the middle of filming last time?
Yes, this is the one. So it's, movie posters.
Love it. Love it.
What's the inside? It's this plaid. Let me see.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. Oh, nice. Bambi.
thought for sure it'd be one of the 3 fabrics that's on the...
No.
She one of these 3 to go on the inside, but... So... Oh. Hard. Hold, please. She sent me a little bag.
Oh, nice.
Wow. I was like, I knew there was something else in there.
Nice. Have you figured out what project's going to go in that one?
No.
Okay.
Nope, but it's big. I like it.
Mm-hmm. That one's cute.
Okay. All right, so all the way from Turkey, I ordered Nerge.
Nerge. Nice.
And they sent a couple of little fabric thingies. 16 count linen fabric, old sack. That's the band name.
Oh, for now, for the risque portion of our video.
They sent me a 28 count even weave in black.
Oh, like samples.
Yeah, little samples, little sample cloth to you. Hope you can use it in a small project or to practice on. So, there's that. That's in my bag. Oh, there's some Wegmans receipts down there, but those are... All right, and my Fortnite fabric of the month came in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the Hopeless Romantic Club.
Nice.
I get a 16 count fat half of Mi Amor.
Mi amor. Okay, so I see gray and I see gold. Is that what I'm supposed to be seeing?
That is what you're supposed to be seeing.
Excellent.
Very pretty.
Yeah. Very nice.
I don't think I bought anything digitally.
I know. I was sitting there thinking, did I download anything this week? No, I don't think so. I got a freebie or two, but...
No, I think that's it.
All right. Well, I think we've done very well.
Yeah. Now, Cheryl, did you want to talk about your 50 for 50? Or is it...
Well, yeah, I know I've been alluding to it off and on since we've started, but, well, yeah, I can tell a little bit about why I've decided to do it. I just had a brain freeze, sorry. Okay, so, obviously this year I'm turning 50. And, so I wanted to do something to celebrate that fact because just before I turned 30, I had a stroke that landed me in the hospital for 3 weeks with rehab and all that good stuff. And then when I turned 40, I had surgery for cancer. So this is 50, and I would like to start off this year in a positive way. Without any major medical emergencies or surgeries. So that's what I'm trying to do. And so one of the things I wanted to do to celebrate that was I saw what Jen Lee, who is Quirks and Stitches on Instagram and YouTube, and she's the one that started the 24 hours of cross stitch events. She's doing a mega thing for her 40th birthday, which was 222 starts in 2022. Now, I'm not going to do that. I thought it would be kind of fun to go deep into my stash and kit up and do 50 projects that I want to make sure that I start stitching on before something happens. I want to, I've had them in my stash either for a short period of time or like a long period of time, and I would like to start them. So I've been going through everything and picking out the ones that I really, really want to do. Some of them have been in, like, they're oldies but goodies, and some of them are recents, like the Autumn Walk band sampler is going to be one of them because I really enjoy it and I want to start it. That's one of the newer stuff. I've got at least one or two charts from Park Hopper Bart, who's a friend of ours online, you know, new stuff. And then I've got like the old school Santa of the Woods from Lavender and Lace. Or, yeah, so what I've decided to do is I want to starting on my birthday, and at least once a week start a new thing and put at least 200 stitches in it or something like that. And then as I was going through my stash, I realized I really like Christmas morals and ornaments and stuff. So then I got the brainiac idea that I was going to each week start a bigger project and then also start an ornament or a Christmas small, because I have the Hometown Holiday series, and I think I talked about this a couple where I got the most recent releases of those.
Yeah.
And I would like to stitch them and finish them in such a way so that they could be a village that I set up in my house at Christmas time. So I want to start those, and then however many spots I have left, I want to do some ornaments. And so that's how it ended up from 50 for 50 to 50 for 50 for 50. So will I get all of them started? Maybe not, but I want to at least pull out some stuff that's been sitting in my stash that I've either forgotten or I just really want to stitch it. I want to start them. And I've got a couple that have been just released that I will be buying soon and kitting up, because in this pile I want to do one long dog sampler. I want to say that I've done one. And also one from Modern Folk Embroidery. And so I have to purchase those, and both of those are pretty big. The one from Modern Folk Embroidery is the new one, Fancy, is it Fancy ABC or something like that? It was the big one. It's a big one. It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I want to do that one, and I want to do Fish and Chips from Long Dog Sampler. I really want to do that one. So I've been plotting and figuring out. So the one that I'm starting off with, I talked about it with Matt on his video. My birthday start is going to be Autumn Quakers by Rosewood Manor. That for sure, I know for sure. And thanks to getting Merry Christmas by the letter, I have a large slot open that I can start it. So that's the other thing. I've had to finagle it a little bit with no new starts to fit within the parameters of that. So that's why I've been trying to finish a whole bunch so I have some open slots. And then once that's over with, I can do what I want when I want. So I hope that all makes sense, but that's what I'm doing. So mine's an extended Start-A-Thon. It's a year-long Start-A-Thon.
One would almost say it's a dimensionality start-along.
It is full. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
it was.
Yeah, because I just wanted to do something out of my comfort zone, because I used to be fairly monogamous stitcher. Then I moved here to the US, started working at a cross-stitch shop, and starting all the things. But that would when it got to a certain level, that would get me super anxious and I would want to finish stuff, right? But now I'm just like, I don't care. I want to start all the things and work on things the way I want to. So I just thought this would be a fun way to celebrate my 50th year, because like I said, there was a couple of times I wasn't sure I was going to get there. So let's celebrate and have a good year.
So let me be the first to say welcome to the dark side, Cheryl.
Yes. Our whip parades next year are going to be great.
Yes.
Because right now they're kind of skimpy on my end.
I've got 49.
I know. I can't wait till we do that.
Yeah.
Because I forget some of the stuff that you have. Like you cycle through a high percentage of your whips quite frequently, but there are some gems that only come out every once in a while. So it'll be fun to do a whip parade and see your stuff.
Yeah, there have been a couple that haven't even been stitched on this year, and I'm like, yeah, I'll get there.
Yeah. Yep. It'll be fine. So yeah, so that's why I'm doing it, and I'm kind of excited. It's a little. I am not sure how Jen Lee was able to figure out 222. Goodness, I'm having a hard time picking through 50. So I think what's going to do, like, what I might do is like have some for sure and certains, and then have a bunch like when I get to that week, like leave some open slots, and then when I get to that week, I'll just paw through it and pick one, like whatever fits my fancy that week. You know what I mean? Instead of scheduling everything.
You might want to leave a couple open because God knows there'll be market next year, and
Oh yeah, yeah.
And be like, you must stitch me now.
Well, I mean, I'm saying that it's 50, but like you said, there might be stuff that pops up that it'll turn into 60.
So 50 and sales tax.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, inflation. But yeah, so this year was good for me in doing the no new starts because it helped concentrate me on getting some stuff off of my whip list that has been on there for a long, long time. And so that was good. But now I want to not want to be free for all for a year. Now I might go back on it the year after to get some stuff finished. But I do. I want to have a year where I start all the things and it's going to be fun. So that's, I take a little time every week to go through and pick out some possibilities, and then, so I've got about, let me think. I think I've got about 35 of them identified for shores and like finished kitting them up. So I still have some slots left open to make some decisions. Because frankly, I like the stuff I have in my stash and I want to start all of them. But it was just like, when I have a couple designers that I have multiple patterns of. So I had to say, okay, I don't want it to all be Elizabeth Designs or all be Carolyn Manning. It's just like, okay, for the purposes of this, which one do I want to start? And that helps so you're not seeing all the same things over and over again. So, anyways.
Do you have the same problem that I do because you're just talking and you're talking about Carolyn Manning and all of a sudden I'm like, I'm going to pull out Orca.
I know.
It's all they have to do.
I do that too.
Horror movie. There was a horror movie that had an orca in it. I could swing it that way.
Yeah.
It's just like, do you watch the Flosstube and people are talking about designers and you're like, oh, I should pull that out.
Mm-hmm. Or it's like, crap, I've never saw that one, so I would go and get it. Right? Yeah. And it's like, I don't need to add, but yeah, I totally. That's why you and I have the same idea. Like, we make plans, but then we see stuff. We're like, squirrel, crow.
Shiny.
Shiny,
sparkly, sharkly, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, totally. Or yeah, when you pull out Orca, I'm like, dang it, I need to get mine. Have I ordered Tide Pool yet? No.
We were supposed to be stitching that together.
I know. I do believe that's going to be on the list.
Okay.
Maybe we'll do that for 2023.
I already started mine at StitchCon.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but that's the only time I've worked on it was StitchCon.
I know. Well, let me. Okay.
That's fine. At some point, we'll both be working on it together.
Yes, I'll let you know. I forgot about that. You're right. You're absolutely right. We did say that. Now I'm going to have to rearrange a couple things. I'm putting it on my list, though. Tie pull to start.
See, you see it here, the thought process behind Fickle Stitches.
Oh, you're right. We did promise these things 5 months ago.
Yes.
Ah.
La, la, la.
Tie pull to start. Stitch with Kate. I have to put this down. I am very much a note person. Okay. Well, I'm going to put that. That will probably be my Carolyn Manning choice then. So I can get it started so that we can work on it together every once in a while.
Okay.
That'll be fun. Okay. Yeah, so that's how we get to, you're right. That's how we make decisions. Oh, gosh, that's funny. Well, I think that's it.
Yep, it's December, so I think we're done.
Mm-hmm. Yes, well, thank you all for being with us, listening.
Thank you. Please hit like and subscribe if you're so inclined.
Yes.
If not, that's okay too.
Yep.
There's plenty of Flosstube in the sea.
That's exactly correct. If you have any questions, suggestions, we had a lot of people either in our mention it in the comments or to us personally about you talking about walls.
The watch-alongs.
The watch-alongs, yes. So anything like that you hear us say, give us a shout. We'll talk about it. So anyways, all right, very good. Well, we'll talk to you guys later. Have a great couple of weeks stitching.
Yep.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.